Did you know that Phil Foden's fans call him the sniper because of his incredible ability to score goals from just about anywhere? Today we are going to be talking about an amazing prodigy from Manchester who entered the scene of football in 2017 and has been winning hearts ever since with his sniping abilities. But who is Phil Foden really? Is he just another talented youngster, or is there something more than meets the eye? In this video, we're going to look at Phil's journey from a young boy with big dreams at City's youth academy to becoming one of the key players on a top world team. Foden's breakthrough into professional football came in 2017 when he won the FIFA Under-17 World Cup Golden Ball. Foden has since made over 200 appearances for the club, winning 14 honours, including a continental treble in the 2022 season and becoming the youngest recipient of a Premier League winners' medal in 2018. In 2019, he won a second Premier League and became the club's youngest ever goalscorer in the UEFA Champions League. There's more to his name, as he is the youngest English player to both start a match and score in the knockout stages of the competition. In 2021 and 2022, he was named the Premier League Young Player of the Season. So how did Foden manage to rise to such great heights? Let's take a look at the sniper's journey from the streets of Stockport to international grounds. Phil Foden's football career started in the parks of Stockport, marking the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Spotted by a Manchester City scout during a school visit, he was soon part of their academy, standing out even among older players. His early days were filled with triumphs, playing for local teams like Stockport Junior Blues and Reddish Falcons, where he won league tournaments and even snagged a golden boot or two. These formative years polished his skills and also deepened his love for the game, setting the stage for his professional success. Phil Foden's journey to become a standout global player kicked off in 2017, a year that not only marked his entry into professional football, but also hinted at exciting times ahead. Before he started making waves at Manchester City, Foden played an important role in England's victory at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. His top-notch performances earned him the Golden Ball Award, announcing his arrival as a rising talent to watch out for. Foden's first brush with the limelight came during a pre-season friendly against Manchester United in Houston. Despite the team's loss, Foden's performance was a silver lining. Pep Guardiola, Manchester City's renowned manager, showed full faith in Foden's abilities since day one, making him feel confident about a star-studded career that lay ahead of him. Foden's story was just getting started. His debut for Manchester City came in November 2017 during a Champions League match against Feyenoord. At that moment, he became one of the youngest English players to compete in the league. Only weeks after his debut, Foden broke another record by starting in a Champions League match against Shakhtar Donetsk. As 2017 ended, Foden's fantastic year was topped off when he was named BBC Young Sports Personality of the Year. Throughout his rapid rise, Pep Guardiola rooted for Foden's abilities, predicting he would be a key player for Manchester City. With the start so grand, what could be next for Phil Foden? Let's find out more about Phil Foden's career after he came under the public eye. Let's take a stroll down memory lane and revisit some of Phil Foden's most iconic moments with Manchester City. First stop, August 5th, 2018, Phil Foden showcased his potential during Manchester City's Community Shield victory against Chelsea. Foden played a crucial role, setting up Sergio Aguero for the opening goal with a dynamic run through the midfield. This performance at Wembley Stadium was a clear sign of Foden's growing importance to the team, particularly notable as he was stepping up in the absence of key players like Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva, who were resting post-World Cup. Next came October 2018 at a Carabao Cup match against Oxford. Here's Foden scoring his first senior goal. He didn't just hit the back of the net, he also dished out a crucial assist. On January 6th, 2019, Phil Foden marked a personal milestone during Manchester City's exciting 7-0 FA Cup win over Rotherham United at the Etihad Stadium. Scoring his first goal at home, Foden demonstrated why manager Pep Guardiola insists he is a part of City's long-term plans, dismissing any notions of a loan move. Fast forward to April 2019, a tense Premier League clash against Tottenham, Foden pops up and bags his first league goal. Not just any goal, mind you, but the winner that kept City in the hunt for the title. Phil later said that moment would stick with him forever. Why wouldn't it? Big games calls for big players, right? March 2020 was a highlight in Phil Foden's career as he dazzled in the Carabao Cup final against Aston Villa. Not only did his team lift the trophy, but Foden also earned the Man of the Match award. At Wembley, his dynamic play and crucial contributions helped Manchester City secure a victory. Now, let's not forget that epic February 2021 game at Anfield. City hadn't had much luck there, but Phil wasn't about to let history dictate the day. He played a blinder, capping off a 4-1 thrashing of Liverpool with a goal that surely had the home fans streaming for the exits. And who could ignore the drama of March 2021 in the Champions League against Dortmund? With the clock winding down, Foden kept his cool and delivered a last-minute winner in the first leg. But the path to greatness isn't without its hurdles. So what happens when a rising star hits a rough patch? 2020 wasn't all smooth sailing for Phil Foden. He hit a bump in the road with a foot injury that sidelined him, potentially missing the Euro 2020 final in July. England's manager Gareth Southgate described it as a fairly significant injury. Not exactly what you want when the stakes are high, but setbacks are just setups for comebacks. So let's see how Foden bounces back from this one. In September 2020, Foden snapped right back as he made his way to the record books, becoming the youngest player to win the Premier League. This achievement landed him a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records. Imagine being a teenager and already having a world record under your belt. That's Foden for you. Hot on the heels of setting a world record, Phil Foden found himself in a bit of a pickle in 2020. After an England match in Iceland, Foden, alongside teammate Mason Greenwood, got caught breaking COVID-19 protocols by meeting people outside their bubble. It was a headline grabber that led to both players being dropped from the team for the next match. It just goes to show, even rising stars can stumble. The going got tough for Phil Foden once again recently. In 2024, he was faced with an emergency operation for appendicitis. Due to his medical condition, he was sidelined from England duty for the Euro 2024 qualifiers. This unexpected medical emergency required immediate surgery, leaving Foden unable to play in the upcoming matches. His recovery process is underway, which involves rest and a gradual return to training. After the storm comes the calm, or in Phil's case, a marvellous return. Shall we see how he reclaimed his glory? Foden started beating his own records in 2022 when on October the 2nd he delivered a performance to remember in the Manchester derby at the Etihad Stadium. He scored his first career hat-trick, helping Manchester City to a 6-3 victory over Manchester United. Foden opened the scoring and completed his hat-trick in the 72nd minute, cementing his place as a key player in this high-stakes match. His efforts alongside Erling Haaland, who also notched a hat-trick, overwhelmed United, showcasing City's dominance in this fixture. During the Premier League 2023-24 season, Foden's performance was nothing short of spectacular, contributing significantly to Manchester City's campaign. Phil Foden's 2023-24 season stats highlight his contributions to Manchester City. Notably, in a Premier League match against Brentford on February the 7th, 2024, Foden scored a hat-trick, helping City to a 3-1 victory. In May 2024, Foden and Khadija Shaw were named the FWA Footballers of the Year for Manchester City, as reported on May 3, 2024. Foden secured 42% of the vote, attributed to his stellar season with 24 goals and 10 assists across 48 games. Foden expressed gratitude for his team, emphasising the squad's special nature and his privilege to be a part of it. This season, he has scored 14 goals over 33 appearances in all competitions, including 8 in the Premier League, 2 in FA Cup games, 3 in UEFA Champions League matches, and 1 in the FIFA Club World Cup. He proved his skill throughout, which were vital in Manchester City maintaining their renowned form in the league. Phil Foden's central role in Manchester City's lineup was underscored by his performance in a match against Aston Villa on April 4, 2024, where he scored a hat-trick leading to a 4-1 victory. TNT sports pundits Rio Ferdinand and Jolene Lescott emphasised that Foden should also play centrally for England in Euro 2024 to maximise his impact. Ferdinand praised Foden for his balanced approach, noting his capacity to create hype on the pitch. Phil Foden, Manchester City's midfield maestro, hit a significant milestone by scoring his 50th Premier League goal during a remarkable 4-0 win against Brighton and Hove Albion on April 25, 2024. He achieved this in style, netting 2 goals within the first 8 minutes of the game. This performance showcased his scoring precision and also brought his season tally to an impressive 16 goals and 7 assists. Foden expressed great pride in reaching this landmark, emphasising how his contributions helped steer the team to victories. Whether on the pitch for Manchester City or playing internationally, Foden continues to evolve, backed by a supportive family and driven by a legacy of passion. So what's next for Phil Foden? If his past is anything to go by, the future's looking pretty exciting. If you like this video, Make sure to like and subscribe for more exciting content.